My name is Milo. I'm in 8th grade. I'm the oldest of 4 children. I love sports. I'm on a flag football team. Last Thanksgiving, I woke up with an itchy rash all over my body and a 102-degree fever. I also had an extremely high heart rate, so my mom took me to the hospital in SLO. They decided it was extreme enough to fly me to the Children's Hospital in Los Angeles. When I first found out that I was getting flown on a helicopter to the hospital in Los Angeles, it was like surreal. I didn't really know exactly what was happening. The doctors were like talking with each other, and it was pretty crazy. I thought this was like the sort of thing that happened to other people, not like to me. And there they diagnosed me with a COVID-related disease called MIS-C. It's a inflammatory disease that goes through your entire body, and it can affect your organs, including your heart, which is really scary. So I was terrified. It was very confusing for me, I guess. That first night in the hospital when I first got my treatment, it was really bad. My fever was like 105 or something, and my heart rate was skyrocketing. So it was really, really scary, and I didn't really know what was happening with my body. It was kind of just like acting out on its own, and that hasn't really ever happened before. My hands were completely peeled off. Like the skin was just gone. Me and my dad did some research, and we found out that about 1,500 kids have gotten this disease, and more than 20 have died from it. So I'm so lucky. I'm extremely lucky to have no lasting conditions or anything. I was there for about 5 days, laying on the hospital bed, and even though I was super scared, I was hearing about all these stories of these people praying for me, and it was amazing. SLO City Church was praying for me, and it was really cool and special. It kind of just gave me a rock to hold on to during those confusing times. Whenever the doctors would come in and say, "We don't know what you have," I would just think well, at least people are praying for me and they know that I'm here. And it made me feel so loved. I've never felt so loved by so many people before. It was awesome. I think it's helped me think about other people more and pray for other people more. Now at youth group, I'll want to pray for other people and pray for their needs and for their needs to be met more than I usually would. I think usually when I would pray, I'd pray for myself, how I'm doing. But I think it's really opened me up to thinking about other people and praying for them. So it's been really cool. I don't understand exactly how prayer works, but I think it is very powerful, and it can mean a lot more than just a prayer. So I want to say thank you to SLO City Church for praying for me. It meant so much more than just a prayer, and I had never felt more loved. So thank you so much.